Chapter 10, we're going to talk about chemical bonding. And we're going to use what we've learned about electrons. So here's a little introduction. Bonding models, which is what we're going to talk about in this chapter, were very important in the development of drugs to treat AIDS. Back in '89, they discovered the structure of HIV protease. This is a protein that the AIDS virus creates, and it is necessary for the virus to be able to replicate in a person's body. And so researchers were looking for something that would bind to the active site, the working part of this protein, and cause it to not function anymore. Well, how do you do that? I mean, there's trial and error, but that takes a really long time. So they used bonding models to look at the structure of the protein and to figure out what kinds of molecules might fit in and bind there. And they were able to find some. Indinavir is one of them. And here in this illustration, here we have indinavir, and it's binding to the active site. So even though a person is still infected with HIV, if they take indinavir, it keeps the virus from multiplying. You keep the virus from multiplying, you can lead a very full life without any complications because the virus can't replicate. You stop taking your medicine, and then things replicate, and you're in trouble. But bonding models are really, really helpful. So bonding theories or bonding models predict how atoms bond together and form molecules. Remember, there's laws and theories. Laws say, this is what happens. The theory, the model, says this is why it happens. It gives us a lot more understanding and helps us to predict what's going to happen in new situations. This predicts what kinds of atoms are going to combine to form compounds, which ones will not. It predicts formulas of compounds, also explains the shape of molecules. Very, very cool. There are multiple bonding theories. We're going to talk about Lewis theory. It's the simplest one. It doesn't work for anything, but it's still really useful.